That is a very important issue. In the atmosphere, you have three main ingredients. The first one are the trace gases: oxygen, nitrogen, and the greenhouse gases like CO2, methane, ozone, and so on. The second component is aerosol particles that are suspended in the atmosphere. And the third components are the clouds. So basically, talking on the aerosol component, aerosols are small particles that have a size similar to the wavelength of the visible light. So they scatter radiation back to space, making a huge benefit to the climate system of cooling down the surface temperature, scattering back radiation to the space, not letting the extra radiation reach the ground and increasing our temperature. Right now, the IPCC report from Working Group 1 estimates that globally, the aerosols are responsible for cooling down the planet by 1/3 of the amount that is being heated up by greenhouse gases. And that's a very important issue. First, because the aerosol particles have a very short lifetime in the atmosphere, of a few days to a few weeks. So any change in the aerosol particles reflect very rapidly to the global temperature. Instead, greenhouse gases like CO2 have a lifetime of several thousand years, and methane have a lifetime of about 11 years, but the aerosols have a very short lifetime. So this means that the aerosols right now are masking 1/3 of the heat caused by greenhouse gases. And if you clean up our cities, for instance, changing our transportation fleet from burning diesel or gasoline that produces a lot of particles to the atmosphere, by electrical vehicles, we will reduce in urban areas strongly the amount of particles. If you change the energy system from burning coal or oil by, let's say, aeolic or photovoltaic electricity generation, we will also emit much less particles. So what it means is that in the next few decades, we will see that the masking effects of aerosol will be strongly reduced, and this means this will accelerate global warming. So that's another important issue in the global climate change arena.